Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my first 24 hours of Invisalign with my first tray. I definitely feel like I'm talking really funny. I feel like I have a lisp. It doesn't hurt. It does feel like there's pressure. I didn't get the attachments on, which is where they put a little bubble dot thing on your actual teeth, and that makes the Invisalign click in. At first when they put them on, I was like, is this on correctly? Is it on all the way? But it's really easy for me to take them off and put them back on. So far so good. I just can't do my S's that great. It sounds very like airy and weird. I'm sure I'll get used to it, so we'll see how the day goes. I will say too, my jaw feels a little heavier. It sounds strange, like I wouldn't say it's tiring to talk, but I feel like I have to use more jaw muscles to talk to like get out the correct sounds, if that makes sense. So we'll see how the day goes. Of course, the second I get home, I'm starving. Checking in, it's been about 2 hours since I've had them on, and it hurts. It's starting to definitely hurt right in here really bad. Doesn't feel great. It's starting to feel like a good throbbing happened right in this area, and it's starting to give me a headache. Update, I just woke up. I was up all night with my face throbbing, especially these guys right here, this one. I sound like a complete idiot when I talk. We made steak and mashed potatoes. Oh, I cannot say that. Baked potatoes, I mean, and whenever I say potatoes, mashed potatoes, like my tongue gets tied behind. I'm just not used to talking with it in my mouth. My husband kept laughing at me last night and some of my kids because I would go to say things and I would like stutter, like I couldn't get it out, just because it almost feels like it's in the way of my tongue, but whatever, I'll get used to it. But the pain was like really intense down here last night. So if you're getting these, make sure you have Advil. It's been a blessing. Usually Advil doesn't work for me right now because the virus, I don't want to say the whole name because then they'll delete my video. It's like a big thing that they're doing, I don't know why, is going around, and they say not to do ibuprofen just in case. So my dentist told me to use Advil, and it really does help. I do feel a difference when I take it. It's just when it starts wearing off, it really hurts. Definitely kind of feels like I got punched in the face. Not that I've ever been punched in the face, but I could imagine that this is what it would feel like. I took them off. Sorry, I keep going, not to be annoying, but just because there's so much spit in my face when I talk. And I feel like if I don't do that, it's going to start dragging down my face. This morning, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, and I put these back on. So when I took these off this morning, when I was brushing my teeth, it hurt. It felt like my down here and this tooth was so thin, like it was gonna crack, and just the light feeling of my toothbrush lightly rubbing up against this tooth and these teeth, it was like, whew, I could feel like sensations in my nerves around these teeth and around. While they're off, just they feel so sensitive and thin that even the slightest bit of air, you're like, oh, almost kind of if you have a cavity or something, that feeling if you drink really cold water or eat something hot, or just sometimes you'll just get that crazy nerve sensation in your tooth. Like that's what they feel like when you take them off. But when I put them back on, I will say it almost felt better kind of having that pressure back onto it because my teeth were used to it all night. So now that the Advil has kicked in and I've had these back on for a little bit, they're not hurting like they did when I woke up. When I woke up, I will say that was the worst pain ever when I took them off and brushed my teeth, just because they were just so sensitive and sore. But now they're feeling good. I just got to get used to talking with them and used to controlling my slobber spit. So yeah, we'll see how these 2 weeks go. I ate with them. I ate a little something this morning, so I had to take them out, brush my teeth, all that stuff, put them back in when I was done eating. And I will say when I ate too, it was like that crazy sensation of pain throughout these teeth again, just because they're sore, they're sensitive, they're not used to all that pressure. So when I kind of chomped it down, I tried to eat like with the back teeth instead of the ones that are really sensitive and hurt a lot. I think with my first tray, they're focusing on these guys right here because that's which ones are really feeling it the most. So yes, one more thing that just reminded me. Your lips get stupid chapped, like, and I'm not even just talking your lips, I'm talking like all up in here from getting this fit, sometimes my lip will get like sucked into that. So I've been using a really good lip balm. I've been using Fresh. I actually talked about it in my other video, and I've just been lathering it on like a disgusting pig, but I don't even care because it's so satisfying. I've never had such dry lips in my life, especially in here is getting like that cracked up feeling. I think as I wear it and I get used to it, it'll probably go away, but definitely if you're getting these, Advil and a really good lip balm or chapstick or something to keep these boys hydrated, because even my corners of my lips were starting to hurt a whole lot. So I'm just gonna wrap this up here because it's, you know, there's not much more else to tell you guys, except for I wanted to let you know, if you drink tea or coffee, to make sure that you take them out, because I'm a tea and coffee drinker, and see that you guys can see that they're clear. So I wanted to show you a close-up so you could see how there's like my spit and saliva, but they're clear, right? If you drink tea or coffee or anything with these in, it's going to stain really, really easily. So make sure that you take them out. But one thing I wanted to show you is that, see how right there, there's like something that got stuck in it. I'm not really sure what exactly it is on the end right here. What I do too is when I'm done cleaning out my trays, I make sure that I take a toothbrush with toothpaste and I clean out these guys too before I put them back in, because you want them to stay nice and clear, because if they get stained, then it's going to look stained and it's going to stand out even more. And I was reading and my dentist told me that these can get stained extremely easy. So just make sure that you brush them out with actual toothbrush and a toothpaste. And what I've been doing too, at night, I will also clean them with some retainer fluid while I brush my teeth and let it sit, just so that they could stay nice and actually invisible as possible. But I just wanted to give you that tip too. But yeah, so that's pretty much my tips and stuff for your first day, just things to make sure that you have, that you're prepared with, and just make it go a little bit easier, because I did not know to have the Advil, and I wish I wouldn't have had to go to the store because of the whole pandemic and everything. It was just a mess trying to find it. So if you guys are getting them, definitely have Advil on hand. But I hope this video helped you guys. I'm sorry I look like a train wreck. I love you all, and I'll see you soon when I'm looking a little bit better and I'm feeling better.